Hello, I'm back again and I wanted to do a quick video all about my experiences with making an exchange at Chanel. So my exchange story starts when my boyfriend very kindly went into the Bond Street store and bought me a brooch. Now, I don't want to sound spoiled, but I had at the time 6 Chanel brooches, and as much as I love wearing Chanel brooches, it wasn't quite my favorite design they ever did, and also it was very similar to something that my sister already owned and I didn't want to kind of copy my sister. It was a little bit of an awkward conversation with my boyfriend. I said to him that I wasn't really that into the brooch and he said that's fine, let's go in, let's choose together, let's get you something else. So I was a little bit nervous because I've never exchanged anything from Chanel before. I have bought quite a lot, but I've never made an exchange, and I feel like they have the reputation for not being a fan of exchanges or refunds. I was just a bit nervous about the whole situation. I thought that they might be quite nasty with me. I thought they might be a little bit bitchy and make me feel like a bad customer, or like I was trying to exchange something that was fake and swap it for something that was authentic. I was just really nervous about it. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Basically, we went into the store. It does say on the receipt that you can make exchanges, but you have to do it within 14 days. So that's really important to remember. If you do want to exchange for anything at Chanel, you need to do it within 14 days. Which I did. I went in, I think my boyfriend bought it for me on the Wednesday. We went in that following Saturday. I had a very, very, very nice man who was my sales assistant, totally understood. He said it was absolutely fine. He didn't scrutinize it. He didn't look me up and down. He was really kind about it. And he said, these things happen. It's a very generous gift. Let's get you something that you like better. So he went off and he found out the price of the brooch that my boyfriend had bought me, which I was shocked at how much he had spent. I'm gonna be honest here, he spent £800 on this brooch, which I don't think I would have spent £800 on a brooch. I feel like for £800 I could have got a much bigger, maybe even 2 purchases. So I was really pleased that I was honest with him about the brooch, because for me, like, and the way I felt about the brooch, it was nice, but I didn't love it, and I would have been really upset if I realized that he'd spent that much on it when I could have exchanged it for something I really loved. Anyway, back to the story. So he was really kind about it. He came back, he said, you've got £800 to spend. We can't give you any credit back. We can't give you a refund or anything, but you can spend £800 or you can obviously add more to it. So I probably spent an hour and a half wandering around the shop, going through all the bags, considering if I should add money to it. I went through all the jewelry, considering if I should get another piece of jewelry or 2 smaller pieces of jewelry. I went through the sunglasses, the scarves, the shoes. I went through the shop. The only thing I didn't really look at was the ready to wear, because that is in the thousands rather than the hundreds, and I just was like, no, it's too much money. So I nearly got a brooch and a pair of espadrilles, which was actually about the same price as the one brooch that my boyfriend had bought me. He literally managed to find the most expensive brooch in the whole shop. But anyway, I ended up not getting the brooch and the espadrilles. Like, I've got too many brooches. So I ended up not getting the brooch and the espadrilles. I looked at a load of different bags, and I ended up swapping the £800 brooch for a £1,800 wallet on chain handbag. So I've got the handbag here. I love this bag actually, and I've used it so much more than I would have thought I would have done. I have the Caviar black classic flap, double flap jumbo, and I have a clutch bag in black. I have the boy bag in black. I have quite a few black Chanel handbags. I've got camera vintage bag in black. I've got a reissue in kind of a charcoal fabric color. So I didn't think I needed another black Chanel handbag, and I also felt like, was this a little bit too little for me? But actually I wear it loads and I'm really happy with it, and he was so sweet. He just let me wander around with him for a whole hour and a half, just looking at loads of different things, trying on loads of different jewelry, trying on loads of different sunglasses, shoes, everything, you name it. And it was really sweet of him, because obviously he wasn't really making commission on an exchange. The good thing about Chanel sales assistants is they're so nice, they're so friendly, and also if you want to spend 20 minutes with them, fine. If you want to spend 3 hours with them, that's fine, and they never make you feel like you're being rushed or hurried or just anything less than a good customer. But yeah, that's my story, and I just felt like it was important to share, because first of all, life lessons. Feel like if somebody buys you a gift from somewhere like Chanel, Dior, Hermes, wherever, that is expensive. First of all, I think you need to be honest and say to that person, this is so kind of you, I love this brand. I can't thank you enough for this. However, I feel like I could find something that I love even more, and I would like us to go together and make that exchange exchange and have more of an experience picking something out together. And I think second of all, you should never be afraid to exchange something and make anybody in any store make you feel like you're not a good customer or make you feel looked down upon for making an exchange, because sometimes you make a bad decision, sometimes people make a decision for you that's not quite your decision. I have to say I was really shocked at how pleasurable the Chanel exchange experience was. And yeah, that's everything. And here is my Chanel wallet on chain bag, which I got instead, and I'm so happy with it and I've used it so much. Yes, that's everything really, but I just thought I'd stop by, talk to you about the experience and let you know if you ever do need to exchange anything in Chanel, you've got 14 days, and don't be fearful that they're going to make you feel bad about yourself, because I promise they won't. Thank you very much. Oh, and if you want to subscribe, I am making videos like this every week, 7 p.m. on a Wednesday night. You can find me, and if you could subscribe, I'd be really grateful. And if you do like this video, feel free to give a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Bye.